everybody, my name is Cindy Bloom, and I am here to talk to you about the Now We Know campaign. And that's spelled N-O, not K-N-O-W, but Now We Know. And the reason why it's spelled N-O, because once you know better, K-N-O-W, once you know better, you can actually say no to what is currently out there. So the Now We Know campaign is a campaign that is informing men and women all over the world about the harmful effects that today's sanitary napkins and tampons have on women's bodies. And it's the brainchild of Nspire Network's founder that's consistent with our philosophy of being mission-driven people. Now, the Now We Know campaign is going to partner with other women's organizations and cancer awareness groups internationally to host 5K walks, bike rides, and basketball games to bring awareness to this potentially life-threatening issue. So most of you don't know, which is why we lead with our campaign, because we believe that you all should know that the materials that are used in traditional and common sanitary napkins are literally made of discarded garbage and trash that goes through a four-step bleaching process to get that white-looking appearance, because it's not white naturally. Like I said, it's discarded garbage and trash that goes through a shredding machine and gets processed with dye. And there's 4 stages to go from that kind of uglyish brown color to the very white process. And one of the chemicals that they use to do this is they add bleach, okay? And this process of adding bleach and the process of getting these materials from dark colored to white yields a product called dioxin. And I want you to know that dioxin, and I'm reading this here, is the most potent man-made carcinogen. Okay, it's very, very potent and very dangerous. So I'm going to read to you a little bit about what dioxin is, because you guys need to understand, because dioxins are environmental pollutants. Okay, they belong to the so-called dirty dozen, which is a dangerous group of chemicals known as POPs, POPs, which is an acronym for persistent organic pollutants. Now, this information is directly from the World Health Organization, okay? The World Health Organization also says that long-term exposure to dioxin can cause reproductive and developmental problems. It can impair the immune system, and it can interfere with hormones and causes cancer. Okay, now this again is coming from, according to the World Health Organization. This is not just me. You can look it up online. Do your own due diligence. Research dioxin. Did you know that dioxin can cause abnormal cell growth and altered cellular behavior? That also is according to the World Health Organization. And it also says that once dioxin gets into the body, it impacts the body's organs and systems and can stay there up to 7 to 11 years. Okay, that's a long time. It can stay in your body from 7 to 11 years. Now, dioxin comes from the unwanted byproduct of the paper pulp, the chlorine bleaching, and the manufacturing of some herbicides and pesticides. That's what dioxin comes from. Now, dioxin is a first-class cancer-causing agent to humans, and that is according to the International Cancer Research Center. They are saying that it's a first-class cancer-causing agent, dioxin. And we get that dioxin from today's sanitary napkins. Did you know that? Did you know that every woman uses about 15,000 pieces of sanitary pads in their life? Therefore, they're exposed to 15,000 times of the risk to be exposed to dioxin. That's pretty high. Now, I want to talk about bacteria. How does bacteria, okay, multiply? Bacteria multiplies in a dark, in a warm, and a moist environment. Unfortunately, that's exactly the type of environment that our sanitary napkins have. It's moist because they're not absorbent, it's dark, and it's warm. So that's why we get so many infections. Now, how does bacteria multiply? Okay, this is very interesting. During a woman's feminine flow, because the blood is rich in proteins and nutrients, which is a giant breeding ground for bacteria that may cause infection and foul odor. I'm just filled with facts that you need to learn, ladies and gentlemen. Now, prolonged exposure to the bleached sanitary pad and recycled paper may cause some of the following health problems. Number one, severe cramps. Severe cramping where one can't even get out of bed, okay? There's a name for it. It's called dysmenorrhea. That's the technical name for it. It also may cause urinary tract infections. It may also cause fibroid tumors. It may also cause ovarian cancer, okay? It may also cause irregular menstruation, itchiness, and red rashes. And we all know that it can cause bad odor discharge. So now that you do know, do you really want to use a sanitary napkin like the ones that are currently on the market? Because like I said at the beginning, once we know better, K-N-O-W, that we know better of the dangers in today's sanitary napkins, we have the ability to say no more to this. We don't want this anymore. We women, we deserve better, which is why we call our campaign the Now We Know campaign. I don't know if you can see my shirt, but it is called the Now We Know campaign. Because once we know better, we can do better, and we deserve to do better. And that's why we're introducing a solution to you with our Cherish sanitary napkins. Now, our Cherish sanitary napkins come in 4 different sizes. We have the liners, we have the day pads, we have the night pads, and we have the overnight pads. The quantities in each pad differs slightly, but all of our pads, whether it be the liner or the overnight pad, they are designed with 8 layers to keep you feeling fresh, comfortable, and dry. Okay, we have a real soft cotton outer lay that's not abrasive and rough to your skin. They're really thin pads, but they're super absorbent, and the safe polymer that is up to 10 times more absorbent than conventional pads, and it can hold up to 300 times its own weight in liquid. Now, all of our pads also have the unique negative ion strip that's used to help reduce pain, inflammation, and may help neutralize some of the unwanted odors. The other layers are air-laid paper. There's the release paper that fits closely to the body, that's made of a natural, it's not a toxic chemical like the adhesive that they use on the traditional sanitary napkins. Now, we are a company. We're a company called Mission-Driven. We're a company called Nspire Network, and we are mission-driven people. And I want to just talk to you guys about the industry numbers. Okay, the feminine hygiene market, it's a $42.7 billion industry, okay? And there are facts that come along with this industry, okay? Feminine hygiene facts are women are really uncomfortable. Women really get rashes. Women are missing schools. They're missing work. They're getting bacterial infections. They are uncomfortable. We have got to stop the silent suffering. We've got to get our women healthy, okay? So what I'm asking you to do right now is one of 2 things. Help us spread this awareness campaign. Become part of our Now We Know awareness campaign, where you too can help us educate men and women around the world of the serious, serious issues that result from today's usage of today's sanitary napkins. Now, the cool thing is lots of times there's always these campaigns, but our campaign offers a solution, which is $5 a package. Okay, I told you there's 4 different packages, but all of our Cherish pads are $5. The sanitary liners, they come with 30 liners per package. Our day pads, there are 10 day pads per package. Our nighttime, there are 8 pads per package, and our overnights, there are 7. Now, what I'm going to tell you, some of you may say, hey, well, there's less amount. Well, you know why there's less amount? Because you're going to use less amount, because our pads keep you dry, okay? They keep you dry, and once you realize how comfortable and dry you're going to be with our Cherish product, you're not going to want to go back. And the coolest thing ever is no more running to the stores. They get delivered to your door every single month, because guess what? Aunt Flo comes every single month, so your Cherish pads can get delivered to your door every month, so that when it's that time of month, you are ready with safe products that are going to help you. This is Cindy Bloom, and I encourage you to go check out the Now We Know campaign, nowweknow.net. It's our official national campaign where you need to make yourself educated. You need to be aware of the dangers. And then, once you realize that you'll never want to go and buy those napkins at the store, go to womenwecherish.com so that you can purchase your own packages. Now, my recommendation, everybody, is to go ahead and buy 4 packages. That way you're covered. You have your liners, your day, your overnight, and your nights, and you're covered for the month. That's $20, people. You'll probably have some left over for the following month, but I highly suggest that that's what you do. There will be a shipping charge and tax, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a must. You must check these out. We must do better for our women. womenwecherish.com. This is Cindy Bloom, educating you on the Now We Know campaign and why I am so passionate about sharing Cherish with you. Have an inspired day. womenwecherish.com. This is Cindy Bloom, inspiring you to do better.